Pastor Mike, good evening and welcome to the Mags Radio Folk Show with me, John Barker, playing you the best in folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world. First up tonight, some tunes by Ryan Young. This is Ben Lomond and Mrs. McGlashan's Jig. Ryan Young is a young fiddler from Scotland. He released his first album in 2017, and his latest one was released at the end of last year, and it's called, appropriately, Just a Second. He's an amazing player, and on his website there's rave reviews from the likes of Liz Carroll, Aidan O'Rourke and Martin Hayes, and I think you can clearly hear his influence on Ryan's playing. And speaking of Martin Hayes, I'll play a track by The Gloaming later in the show. For now, here's a track I've always enjoyed by Eliza Carthy from an album of 2008 called Dreams of Breathing Underwater. This is Two Tears.
Marianne Faithfull sings a song about a boy who's like the rain, and love, that's you. When you first appeared, you brought me flowers every day. Now where are you? No one's saying that you should be here, but if you were, the forecast would be clear, 'cause the rain came down, not outside but inside, and exactly 2 tears I did cry, one from each eye. This faithless girl has loved a dozen faithless souls. Now I am low, and you're new. When you were first around, I told you all about good friends and low and true. You said you wished you had a story so profound, but how could you, boy? You wouldn't stick around. How the rain came down when I turned and you weren't by my side. Then exactly 2 tears I cried. Songs and we'll caress your golden head, and I did too. You can curse me for the fool that I am still. Oh, where are you? It feels as though you will. How the rain came down, not outside but inside. Tears I did cry. How the rain came down, not outside but inside, and then exactly 2 tears I did cry. One
I followed Eliza Carthy with two waltzes by Bill McComsky, The Diamond and Sleepless Nights. Bill McComsky is a highly regarded player and composer of Irish traditional music, a Brooklyn native. He started studying accordion with the late Sean McGlynn from Galway in his early teens and won the All-Ireland Senior title in 1986. The CD those tunes are from is called Outside the Box from 2008, and I found a note I'd made about those two tunes, so I thought I'd look them up, and now I realise it's a couple of tunes that Mary Malloy plays, and I must have intended to learn the accompaniment to them. I should get on with that, really. Speaking of Mary, she was there on Friday night at the Institute for Tim Eadie's gig. What a fabulous night that was. A packed audience, such enthusiasm and generosity of spirit from Tim himself, ridiculous level of musicianship. We must have him back again soon. For now, though, here's a fabulous song by a fabulous guitarist and songwriter, Chris Wood.
There was all the old chaps up the back where they always sit. Their heads went down as the brand new signing slipped again. He'd been jogging to and fro to virtually no acclaim, making little impression on a highly forgettable game. Under our antediluvian floodlights, both teams looked the same, but it was only a friendly. As the fullback brought the visiting striker down, they said that they heard the crunch from the dump at the edge of town. We all heard the words as they fell on stony ground. It's only a friendly. They were fishing for pike on the telly in the clubhouse bar. When young Luke came in, he'd just written off his uncle's car again. Now Luke is a lad with a gift for devastation, and this time the young brave had crossed the central reservation. And sure enough, the police came in looking for information, but it was only a friendly. 'Cause we was on our best behaviour, we were queuing up to be polite. As we all stood and we swore Luke had been at the match with us all night. We walked them back to their car and we wished them both good night. It was only a friendly. They just scored again when she said, I ain't a bleeding pikey, but I may have demeaned myself a time or two. She had a laugh like a bowling ball as she slid down the gentleman's toilet wall. It wasn't exactly a fall, but that was definitely all for tonight. But it was only a friendly. Young Luke had meant to play the gent and he went to try and catch her, but he missed. She said, you're gonna need to be quicker than that if you wanna get kissed. He said, I don't care, you're still on my to-do list. Then the tannoy voice said something about man of the match. I think it was their slippery little substitute absolutely no one could catch. And then all around the ground the final whistle blew, and somebody shouted something we all read referee. It's not always all about you. It was one of the old chaps up the back where they always sit.
All Chris Wood CDs are fantastic, but I do love that one, So Much to Defend. He's such a wonderful observer of everyday life, isn't he? And he's got other songs with titles like All the Noises Coming from the Shallow End. Brilliant stuff. Here's something from Kathryn Tickell and The Side, an album from 2014, and this track is Side Slip. Next up, here's a track by Nick Harper. Yes, he's Roy Harper's son, and he's been making music for many, many years now. In fact, John O'Gollo brought him over to play in the Promenade Suite at the Villa. That was a great night. He's an amazing guitarist. He's played electric guitar and acoustic guitar in bands like Squeeze and all sorts of things. And he's a great songwriter, as you would expect, being the son of Roy Harper. This song, The Field of the Cloth of Gold, is always a bit of a highlight in his sets. And it's from his 2007 CD, Miracles for Beginners.
I followed my father's baggage train to the field of the cloth of gold, to try to lend some honor to the family name on the field of the cloth of gold. Am I to be denied my rightful claim on the field of the cloth of gold? I rested across the valley with the vermin in the stable, about 1,000,000 miles from the ermine and the sable, where the fat king laughs out loud and mocks a sermon at his table on the field of the cloth of gold. Well, I puffed out my chest and I took a look around the field of the cloth of gold. I covered up my crest, but I left my colors unbound on the field of the cloth of gold. You'd never have guessed the amount of mad fools I found on the field of the cloth of gold. There were minstrels and mountebanks and harpers and clowns, cudgel in the air with a riot of a sound, and jousting to the death for a tiny patch of ground on the field of the cloth of gold. So the first day was done as the second day begun, when I spent my coin and I had my fun on the field of the cloth of gold. We split a line of elms in the midday sun on the field of the cloth of gold. No one ever said we were there to get anything done on the field of the cloth of gold. I tried my parley with the ladies, so fine and so fair. There was something going on, but there was wine going spare. And in the end I got blind drunk and they yelled, what the hell is he doing here on the field of the cloth of gold? So the second day was done, with a thumping had the third begun. I was with the Smiths and the Squires from the English shires on the field of the cloth of gold, hoisting the good Sir Knight with their Archimedes wires on the field of the cloth of gold. He's such a heavy weight, it's not just the horse that tires on the field of the cloth of gold. I asked the king for his grace and his mercy, with a waft of his ring and cuff of lace he turned and cursed me to a pretty French princess, all rosy face and dainty curtsy on the field of the cloth of gold. And the third day was the last, the time flew by so. Those days on that field were the best. Yes, 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 let the long flags flutter, let the falcons fly above the field of the cloth of gold, framed up against a beautiful day's blue sky on the field of the cloth of gold. We must look pretty small from up there, you and I, on the field of the cloth of gold. So spare a thought for the goodly folk chained up by poverty, but kings' fortune spent on tournaments can change the way you see. But I know where I would rather be, on the field of the cloth of gold. Spare a thought for the goodly folk chained up by poverty, but kings' fortune spent on tournaments can change the way you see. But I know where I would rather be, on the field of the cloth of gold, on the field of the cloth of gold.
Ik sjuro be me komma im jou lite frozy van a riham le bullen vaden slurrihim Liten frozy The alien Arum heen, ach ten of the ground, a who it Fliegem den tocht vei Noch de ganore Mas ishin mau Roa the vis Hing rijmig den tu Sandoin Sgovil mar dum long En nisher charn koston A chaskert fuim chel Lotion ahish Trono Squealed I'm shield mir ruet Hester Roa the vis en rijmig den tusendoin Sgovil mar dum along en nisher charn koston A chaskert fuim chel Lotion ahish Trono
I followed Nick Harper with that lovely track by the Gloaming Authors, or Joy, featuring Yala O'Leonard on voice, Kiva O'Reilly on Hardanger Damore, the late Dennis Carhill on guitar, Martin Hayes on fiddle and Thomas Bartlett on piano. But now for something completely different. C.W. Stone King, who describes himself as a composer of blues, hokum and jungle music. I first saw him in a concert on BBC4. You remember when BBC4 used to be a really great channel, particularly on Friday nights when they had concerts and great music documentaries? Those were the days. And despite what C.W. Stone King sounds like, he's actually quite a young Australian guitarist, singer, banjo player, but he creates a world all of his own, often with great humour, as is the case here, Talking Lion Blues.
Mining for gold, oh, mining for gold. Come along, a big lion caught me in my hole, ole, caught me in my hole. The lion said, buddy, you plumb out of luck, ole, you plumb out of luck. Made a lunch for me, Lord, I had to duck, ole, I had to duck. I jabbed that lion right clean in the jaw, oh, right clean in the jaw. Picked up his tail, dragged him across the floor. Ole, dragged him across the floor. I chained him up in the back of my truck. Oh, in the back of my truck. Said, what's that you had to say about luck? Ole, that you said about luck. The first place I took him was 10 miles away. Oh, 10 miles away. Told the people, listen what this lion can say. Ole, what this lion can say. The lion looked round, he started to cry. Oh, he started to cry. Said this man punched me and he blackened my eye. Ole, and he blackened my eye. The people got angry, they started to shout. Ole. Lion said, that's what I was talking about. Ole, oh, They hauled me up the courthouse stairs. Oh, up the courthouse stairs. The judge was a monkey in an old wicker chair. Ole, in an old wicker chair. The monkey said guilty and the people all cheered. Oh, the people all cheered. He slammed his gavel, said 25 years. Ole, said 25 years. Hey, mate. I'm in Africa wearing a ball and chain. Ole, a ball and chain. I'll never mess with the talking lion again. Oh, talking lion again.
Let us be jolly, drive away the melancholy, for to grieve it is a folly when we're met together. Solomon in all his glory told each wife a different story. In our cups we'll sing him glory when we're met together. Let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Eating and drinking, they're so charming. Smoking and piping, there's no harm in all these things. We'll take delight in when we're met together. Cease your quarreling and fighting, evil speaking and backbiting. All these things take no delight in when we're met together. Let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure.
That, of course, was Bellowhead with Let Union Be. They really are one of the best bands you can possibly see live. Unfortunately, I've got tickets to go and see them in Harrogate in November this year. Take the camper van over, a couple of nights around the Harrogate area, then into the Yorkshire Dales. That should make a great autumn break. Here's a track from Kit Hawes and Aaron Catlow from their album The Fox. Let's hope they can come back to the Institute sometime soon. This song is called Crossfire.
Pacify my rage when I think of all them trodden on off the living wage. I'm trying to raise a family by working 9 till 5. Even with them tax credits, we better stay alive. Look at my face in earnest, look at my broken hands. Not deceitful or lazy, caught up in the crossfire on the line. Money has a magic, money has a charm. If the quantity is large enough, well, money makes a money farm. I'm paying off a mortgage, it don't belong to me. I'll be working till the grave, but the landlord's sitting pretty. How can I escape this fate that befalls me? Better to be born another day or to a different family. I wish for a generation, a choice that's fine and free. Instead of treading water or drowning in the sea. And dreamt a dream like others have, a dream that was so fine. A future for my children, I'm caught up in the crossfire on the line.
That was Emar with Legal Tonder from the album Awakening. Me and Tim Eady were talking about how brilliant Emar were the other night. Amongst many other things, he never stopped talking nearly all the time he was here. Great fun indeed. Music happening around the Isle of Man this week. There'll be the usual session on Wednesday night at O'Donnell's, the session in the Mitre on Friday night. There will be a Sunday afternoon session somewhere, but I'm not sure where just yet. Look on your social media for that. There'll be the Folk Club at the Buffs Club in Ramsey on Thursday night, and tomorrow lunchtime, Wednesday lunchtime, the House of Manannan from 12:30 is Babs Killier. I'll finish tonight with a track by the Albion Band. It's a bit of an epic, but it's a very fine track. You'd swear listening to this that the electric guitar was by Richard Thompson, but it seems to be by Graham Taylor. He's certainly got Thompson's sound off to a T. Anyway, this is Poor Old Horse, and I'll see you next week.
They say, old man, your horse will die, and they say so, and we hope so. They say, old man, your horse will die, oh poor old man. And if he dies, then we'll tan his hide, and they say so, and we hope so. And if he dies, then we'll tan his hide, oh poor old man. And if he lives, then we'll ride again, and they say so, and we hope so. And if he lives, then we'll ride again, oh poor old man. And it's after years of much abuse, and they say so, and we hope so. And we'll salt him down for the sailors' use, oh poor old man. He's as dead as a nail in the lamp room floor, and they say so, and we hope so. He's as dead as a nail in the lamp room floor, oh poor old man. And he won't bother us no more, and they say so, and we hope so. And he won't bother us no more, oh poor old man. And this Sally's in the garden and she's picking the peas, and they say so, and we hope so. And her long black hair's hanging down to her knees, oh poor old man. And this Sally's in the kitchen and she's baking the dough, and they say so, and we hope so. And the cheeks of her eyes are going chuff, 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 oh